Hey YouTube, this is Dawson here, and I got a few updates for you, and this is on my new account. They're all named Dawson Powers, because that new thing on YouTube, you probably know, where it won't let you change your name. It's got to be your Google account name, and it won't let me into my old account for some reason, so probably because I wasn't on it forever. And I got some updates for you guys, so please enjoy. So here we have my barbecue, or actually it's a grill smoker thing, and I got my firebox back here. It is 30 this way, 30 inches, and 26 inches this way, 30 inches back. Yeah, I mean, it's humongous. Like, it doesn't look big on the camera, but it's literally humongous. Like, you could, not saying I'm going to do this, but you could fit a body inside that and smoke it if you wanted to. But, obviously, that doesn't taste too good unless you're some kind of cannibal. But I just took some flat stock and welded it on there like that and bent that thing through the slag chip and hammer. Bent that through and put flat stock on each side. And then you just jam it on there like that. Ain't exactly the smoothest thing ever. I'll work that out though. Probably because it's cold, it kind of like shrunk. But and I got an air duct down there. I'm gonna put some grate in it. Yeah, and like I said, 275 gallon oil tank, and the lid is here. It needs to be like rotated around though. And then I built the trailer that it's on. I bought the axle. It was under one of those food trailers that you see at like fairs and stuff. And so it's a solid 2-inch axle. Like, it's not tubular, it's solid, square. And I bought the leaf springs and the shackles and everything like that. And bought the coupler, just welded it on. Let's see. I got my angle iron here, so I'm going to have angle iron on the door too, so it comes down and meets and seals flat. And then it's reverse flow, so I got my plate in there, and so the smoke will go under here, come up, and then over your food. And then I'm going to have 2 propane rails coming through. I think it's going to be dual. Probably it'll cook better. And I have my propane tanks up here in the front. And let's see. Here's my Miller TIG welder that I got. It's a Syncrowave 180 SD, and it's stick, TIG, 180 amps. It's got electrode negative for TIG, AC, and electrode positive for stick welding. And it's got the foot pedal here. Oh, whoops, I didn't show that. It's got the 14 plug standard Miller thing for the foot pedal, and it is down there, if you can see it, right above my finger. And I got my argon hooked up back there. It's just a standard Dens plug, or whatever you want to call this, but I got my TIG welding rig hooked up right now. And I keep saying jeez, I guess I'm just nervous maybe, but here's my TIG torch there, and yeah, 16th inch tungsten. It's 2% thoriated. Yeah, I've tried those. I don't someone said there was radiation in them, and you know that kind of sent off an alarm for me. But I don't know if it's enough to hurt me. You know, I don't want to have like mutated children or anything. That'd be bad. But I need more oxygen for my acetylene torch. I need to get a plasma cutter. It'd just be a lot better, but I haven't got the money to do that because they're really expensive. And here's my Hobart Stickmate LX235 AC/DC. It's got, you know, AC, DC, electrode positive. It's got 2 ranges of AC. And my welding table, I know you can't really see it because there's lots of crap on it. I will try to clean it off and make a better video about that. And there's the axle to my go-kart, which is on top of my vise. And there's my dad's old welder that I use. It's just a MIG. It's a Hobart handler. I don't know exactly how old this thing is, but it's pretty old and it's still going strong. So we had to adapt a new gun. It's for a Miller. What happened is this thing was sitting on the edge of the garage there because I was welding something outside, and I put it in the holster here, and the garage door came down and just like bam right there, and it snapped right here, and you couldn't get that replaced. So yeah, and my vise is a Chaz Parker. You can't really see that, but and my go-kart had some problems with with a sprocket stripping out, and it needed, I think it needed some bearings and stuff. I had to cut one bearing off, but it needed some bearings because they were kind of like grinding and stuff, and I had to cut the hub apart to get that sprocket off, and keep saying it, but yeah, so I wanted to order some parts, and my mom's like, well, you should save your money up for this, because the stainless steel grate that's got to go inside that is like $250-some. I don't know, I'm not a very good money manager, but I should be if I want to start my own business. And right here, this thing's heavy as crap. I mean, maybe like 40 pounds, but this is my 1963 model 53 or 35, something like that. It's either one of those chainsaw, and it's got the original bar. I don't think it's the original chain. I seriously doubt it. That chain was probably fried long ago, but you know, like a little hand kill switch. Your oil here. No, this is your gas. This is your oil. You know, oiler right here. That little button there. Then you got your throttle with your lock. You know, your carburetor's down here. And I didn't realize it until I looked up a diagram about it. But come on, you can do it. There you go. But the carburetor goes into the crankcase, and then it like sucks it up through the crankcase into the cylinder there. So that was really, it's really cool engineering there, if you ask me. But if you look in there, that silver-looking bolt that's holding this cover on, that has actually, it's the only thing we replaced, but it actually came out and hit the flywheel, and the flywheel hit it, and it, you know, it spun around, and it went like back under it and hit the coil and chipped some plastic off the coil. But luckily it was not damaged enough that we had to buy a new one. We just put some gasket maker on it, and it's working fine, you know. So, yeah, and it's got the, open clutch on this side. You know, I doubt they were thinking about safety back then, and then the muffler, you know, that's pretty much all it is. And it's really cool at night. When you start it up, you can see flames coming out of it, and it's really cool. Maybe I can show you that in a startup video, and really hope to get that on camera. Let me put this puppy back down here. I know I'm not getting a lot of this on film, but I'm not a professional filmer or whatever, you know, YouTuber. Let's go check out the go-kart. Alright guys, so here's the go-kart. As you can tell, the wheels are off of it, and the axle is going. You know, there used to be an axle that ran over there. And, I keep saying that, but this gear right here on the jack shaft started to, you know, the chain started skipping over it right when I tried to put this chain tensioner on here. So, you know, the axle you saw, or the sprocket you saw in there used to sit right here. And, yes, the old Tecumseh failed on me. The seal on the crankshaft right over on this side, well, it wasn't the seal, it was the, what do you call it, the meeting surface of it, or whatever. The bushing had just, like, totally locked itself up. And, so I just ordered a Chinese clone, a Honda clone, you know, and I've had zero problems with this thing. I mean, it's a hard running motor. It's just a Predator, you know, Predator engine, and it's you know, it's a fine motor. I don't have any problems with it. You know, with mine, it may seem like it gets hot, but I haven't had any problems with it, you know, I don't know, but I just wired me up a little push button there for the kill switch. It runs back and hooks right into whatever that is, and I was having some problems with, I kept the low oil sensor, and whenever I would go around a turn or something, it'd kill it, so I just sniffed that, and it's really fun sometimes. I can, when I've been running it and I get out for a little bit to do something, I'll come back and I can sit in here and reach behind me and grab the pull cord and just like push it out this way and it'll start up. Yeah, real easy starts unless it's like cold. You know, they don't. Oh yeah, they don't mind the cold as much as some engines. Some engines, you know, like old Briggs and Strattons or something, they're terrible about wanting to start up in the cold. So yeah, but this one's pretty good about it. I mean, that engine barely has any hours on it. Yeah, we got everything packed in here for the winter. You know, the old car, everything, and some of you guys are. Oh wait, here's one of the bearings here. I just had to cut. I had to cut the other one to get it off because it was pretty stuck on there. So just cut right through it, no problem. And I know you guys are like, oh, where's the mower? Where's the mower? Yeah, that's the engine. That's the transmission. One tire. The other tire is like stuck on the axle. I don't even know what happened to it. I can't get it off. I've tried heating it. I've tried oiling it. I've tried everything. It's just not coming off. So, yeah, and yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with these exactly. I may put that on like a go-kart or something, and that thing would be so freaking fast. like a shifter cart or something. That'd be cool. Yeah, it's just kind of sitting in here doing nothing since not too long after hold on just a second, I got a text. Sorry, I'm back. That text is kind of important, but yeah, I'll probably put that like on a shifter cart or something, maybe. Heck, that thing may become a shifter cart, but yeah, it's just kind of hanging out doing nothing. I wish it wasn't, because I'm afraid it's gonna like lock up or something from not being used. But we had a spindle fry on this thing for some reason. I guess maybe a seal had gone or something and it let all the grease out. But yeah, it basically welded that bearing to the spindle. Yeah, and but we got her fixed. She's all running again, and well, I guess that's all for this video. I'll have more maybe sometime when I start working on the barbecue or whatever. So, yeah, see you later.